St. Ignatius College, Riverview, is a Jesuit school that teaches young boys to become the perfect Ignatian graduate. Riverview boys uphold the values of a graduate, which are open to growth, loving, religious, intellectually competent, and committed to justice. Riverview graduates always have room for growth in their years as a senior, by learning new things to help them to become the perfect graduate. Riverview boys are loving and show that to their learning and their mates. Riverview encourages countercultural to the boys, and as a result of this, they are different to society because they are open to growth and are always learning new things to help them become different to society and become the perfect Ignatian graduate. The education that the school provides teaches the boys to become gentlemen and also to be respectful. These traits that the school provides make boys independent and willing to make decisions that are countercultural.
Boarding is an excellent opportunity that is provided here at Riverview. Boarding is open to all years and allows the boys to connect and become good mates with students in their year group. Boarders become so close together that they show love, which is the ideal Ignatian graduate value. A quote from the New Testament that Jesus once said, "Love one another as I have loved you." John chapter 13, verse 34 to 35. This quote sums up the values that the boarders show to one another. This value helps them become the ideal Ignatian graduate. Every second week, the boarders have the opportunity to spend time with their family and friends, if they live close to school, and every other week is a chapel weekend, where the boarders go to Mass to show their love for the Lord. Boarding is a great opportunity and is highly recommended if you are considering sending your child to this school if you live a far distance away. Loving is one of the ideal Ignatian graduate values and helps them become a responsible man and open to acceptance. Riverview offers a range of amazing facilities ranging from sporting fields to the library to hundreds of learning facilities for all subjects. So much to be grateful for. Psalm chapter 23. This quote sums up what Riverview men feel about the school. We are grateful for all the facilities that Riverview offers and to make the most out of the learning experiences at the school. The facilities are helping us Riverview men becoming intellectually competent because we are using the facilities that Riverview provides to become better learners by using these tools.
Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and the perfect will. Romans chapter 20, verse 2. This quote refers to Riverview being an extremely countercultural school. Being a very countercultural school, it can be hard to maintain such characteristics. Many of the school's leaders encourage this with activities and speeches. The college does this also by having reflection days and Father Moss's sermons, religion classes, and general speeches done by the school. There are 16 houses in the school, and the houses are broken up into 90 boys. The house system is a great way to interact with students in your year group and other groups. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17. This quote refers to the house system because the young men are surrounded by each other and are always there for each other in difficult situations and can always lend each other a helping hand. This value of love helps young men become open to growth and be open to help people when they are down. This is what the house system is all about, helping each other and interacting and having a good time. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and the perfect will. Romans chapter 20, verse 2. This quote refers to Riverview being an extremely countercultural school. Being a very countercultural school, it can be hard to maintain such characteristics. Many of the school's leaders encourage this with activities and speeches. The college does this also by having reflection days and Father Moss's sermons, religion classes, and general speeches done by the school.
Riverview has a compulsory service that the Riverview men need to complete each year. Service is a great opportunity to connect with the less fortunate people and for the Riverview boys to be countercultural and to show the Ignatian values such as love, open to growth, and committed to justice. Riverview men can be countercultural because they are doing what most people in society don't do, which is help the less fortunate. Riverview men do this by showing love and being open to growth and accepting the people who they are serving. A quote from the Corinthians is, "So whether you eat and drink and whatever you do all to the greater glory." Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. This quote sums up what the Riverview men show. They are grateful for and what they have got so that they are giving back to the less fortunate, who don't have the everyday needs that we have. These actions develop Riverview boys' masculinity by showing these values of a man and an Ignatian graduate.
In conclusion, Riverview is a great school that teaches young men to become the perfect Ignatian graduate by teaching them the values of Ignatius, which are loving, committed to justice, intellectually competent, and religious and open to growth. These values will teach Riverview men to become the Ignatian graduate and develop their masculinity.